The makings of another country breakfast. Yum yum. Show you as we go along. Okay, first off I'm going to brown the diced ham up in here a little bit because I wanted a little bit of gravy to use with those leftover biscuits that were so good the other day. So I'm going to brown this up and get some of the juice out of it for the gravy. And then I'll move this over and make the eggs, ham and eggs, over in the other pan. We're going to have scramble today because we are low on eggs. So this is a good way to stretch it and make it a big pile of food for your fam. So, I'll be back. Okay, now we're going to make the gravy. Turn that up a little bit. You don't want your butter to get too brown, but a little browned butter makes a nice flavor. You see that in with the ham grease, which doesn't make very much, and I browned it in the butter, you know. Now this is how you make perfect gravy every single time. You don't put too much flour to begin with. Now that is not all grease, that is butter. Okay, some of it. Now you get that boiling and you get that roux to the color you like it. And I like it a little bit golden-y brown, okay? Because that's the butter cooking with the flour. And this is very important. And see, if you start out with this smooth, then you will never have lumpy gravy. And I'm going to show you guys how to make, I'm going to turn up the heat a little bit. Quite a bit. It's too low. I'm going to show you guys how to make the absolute perfect beef gravy, you know, like roast beef gravy, which is a different type of gravy. The next time, you can make that with flour or cornstarch. They both have a great flavor, but it is a different flavor with cornstarch. Now, sometimes if I don't get enough, I'm very often not enough flour on this end, but that was a big dollop of it. And so sometimes I will follow that up with a little bit of. Okay, now in goes the milk. Okay, now the thing is, you know, I have to make a lot of gravy because my family loves it. My husband loves the whole plate just drowned in it. So I start out with the milk, and then if it doesn't seem like it's going to be enough, I cheat and I make a cup of flour water to add to this, to water it down a little bit. And I just, you know, add like another cup of fluid. And it's usually plenty of flavor in it that it doesn't, you know, maybe a half a cup, maybe not a cup, but about a half a cup. Half a cup of water extra with a little bit of flour, cold water added to this, and that will thicken it a little bit more, and we probably will have to do that, like I said, because my stuff is never thick enough. Okay, and my secret weapon. I love it in bacon gravy. Oh man, and I put quite a bit of it. And everybody always says, "Oh my God, I love your biscuit gravy." What's that flavor? And it's just it's just enough garlic in there that it. But I love garlic and everything. You know, we're New Mexicans. We love garlic. Oh, this is gonna thicken up nice. It's already getting ready to. Okay, so I'm going to let this thicken up a little bit. Oh, I'm going to show you guys another little trick real quick. Let me turn this down, because I want to show you a little trick how you can, hold on. Turn it down. Okay, turned it way down. Okay, I'm going to show you another little trick that you can, how you heat up your biscuits, okay, so that you can reheat them and you can't even tell that they're reheated. But I think that's a phone call for me, so I'll be right back. Okay, I always put a little water in my eggs. to make them a little bit fluffier. I should fluff that a little bit more. Wait, a little fluffier. If you put milk in your eggs when you scramble them, I'm sure I've told you this in another video. If you put milk in your eggs when you scramble them, you get watery eggs. If you put a teaspoon or so of water in your eggs, maybe a little bit more, you get fluffier eggs. You would think the milk would do it, but it doesn't. And I learned that from a very reliable source. Okay. So we're going to scramble that all together. Our gravy's coming along. And I've turned it out. See, I just needed a little bit because we're not having a big feast. We're just trying to use up some leftovers. Okay, so that's good. Okay, now on the biscuits, I wanted to show you this. This is how you heat up biscuits that are a little dry. You get your wet paper towel and you put this in the microwave. Okay? And, oops. And instead of high, you always put them on medium. I just cooked over a cup of tea in there. Now it looks like my microwave is dirty. And you're only going to do it about 15 or 20 seconds just to get it good and warm. And then you cover it back with the tin foil on the whole plate, okay? So that's how you do that. Now this doesn't seem to be coming along. Alright, I'll be back when I plate this up, and I'm going to show you what I'm going to do is, this is eggs mexicano. That's one of our favorite meals, and I will show you when I add the salsa and the cheese. Alright, bye. Okay, this is the scrambled eggs with the ham, and I like them a little bit moist. I don't like my scrambled eggs dried. I'm making a video. Please don't talk to me. And that goes in there. Then you don't want to overcook that salsa. You just want to coat the eggs nice. Now, to some people that looks terrible. I know, but the flavors all together really, really yummy. You could use anything you want for that. You could use green chili salsa, or you could use picante sauce. I like them both. They're both a little different flavor, but each a little different flavor. Okay, you don't want that to dry out. Pop that there. Put a little bit of cheese. Cheese on that. And just that'll be melting when we put the plate together. Okay. Now, come over here. Now, what I did was I steamed I put the biscuits in the microwave for about 45 seconds or so on medium, and while it's still hot, and then you wrap the moist towel, hot warm towel, and the biscuits in the paper towels, okay? And that's how, look how nice and crumbly, and it's just like the day I made them. I mean, just about. This one's a little bit hard. I'll eat that one. My husband does not like dry, hard things like biscuits or tortillas that get too dry. Okay, so there's that. And I'll put it all on the plate and then I'll show you. Good Lord, look at that slab of butter. Alright, there you have it. Biscuits with ham gravy and a big old hunk of butter. And eggs mexicano with ham and cheese. One of my favorites. Try that out. You'll love it. Be blessed. Bon appetit.